plate. I will not let no. I don't do what they do. I do what I do. I'm a visionary. I'm a leader.
But she's
I
my
would
coach.
never eat a plate that looked like this. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do that to myself.
Oh my God.
I deserve better than that. That's low vibration. And you took it. I would have been like, I'm playing like that. I tell you what I want. You don't tell me what I want.
So my thought process is if you put it on my plate, but I don't have to eat it, I got the distance.
I won't even look at it. That make you look bad. I'm a queen. Queen's plate from like. If we said two plates, we play together. I said, who's royalty? They would say this person. I agree. That's a good way.
This is serious
my
stuff.
shit. Yeah,
Because it's a lot of people that just let people give them what they want them to have. And they accept it. And Storm is teaching me right now.
yeah.
Coach Storm is teaching me, don't accept what they put on your plate. They put
Well, there's more clips I'm going to play in a second or two, but let me just say this straight and first and foremost. Coach Stormy is fire. Just gonna look at just look wise. The chocolate skin is fire. I can't lie to you. You know how I feel about her. I'm hearing madness, but I'm still seeing how fire she is. We go next to her, fire. You know what I mean? I'm hearing like you're not having sense right now, but you're still fire to me. But here's the issue I have with this situation. I honestly think that when women were getting gassed about men having group leaders, they were talking about themselves. They were projecting what groups dynamics they have onto us. Because honestly, what's this? What is this? What is Coach Stormy? This is like she's like the Kevin Samuels of women. Like what the heck is this? You're talking about a barbecue plate. By the way, we're at a barbecue. You understand? If I see a girl look goody and her plate fully, I'm gonna be there. You understand? I'm not gonna be thinking, her plate's a bit full. If the girl look good, she in shape. Your first thought is, let's be honest, let's keep it a real buck. If somebody was big, let's be honest, if the person was big and had a big ass plate, your mind does drift. Let's be honest with you. But if the girl looked goody, the girl looked goody. Skin looked tight, body looked bad. Yeah? Am I looking at a plate going, oh, she got a burger, she got wings, I'm thinking about, let me get a plate like that, cuz. Let me also get a plate like that, because my plate needs to be looking like that, shining, cuz. But there is some truth to what she said, all right? There was a lesson in it, which I'm going to be honest, there was some truth to it. She said, don't let nobody give you what you want to put on your plate. That's a real lesson. As much as everything Stormy is saying is a bit mad, there's a real silver lining there. What she said, which is, there's some truth in it, which is this. Don't let nobody put nothing on your plate. You have every right to dictate and say, hey, I want this, and I want this on the plate. Don't accept whatever somebody puts on your plate, which is about boundaries, which is absolutely true. But coming for the barbecue plate the way you came for it, sis, that ain't it. Okay? That ain't it. Okay, I'm going to need you to leave our good sis alone. Hey, by the way, if you're new to the channel, do me a massive favor. Like it, you share it, you subscribe. Do it right now. Like the channel, share it, and subscribe, okay? And if those of you are returnees, you already know what it is, baby. You got the minerals. You got the minerals. Stay hydrated because the streets out there, they're hot. You get me? They're hot out there, baby. All right, cool. Listen, let me give you another clip. I was astonished. I said, whoo, baby, she rinsing people out. She rinsing people out.
Who you are? You tell them, don't play with me and throw that shit on my fucking plate.
I can't eat this all.
No, you don't do it. They tell you. You tell their ass, they don't know who you are. You tell them, don't play with me and throw that shit on my fucking plate.
I can't eat this all.
Baby, if you can eat it all, I ain't complaining. Eat it all if you can eat it all. As long as you can stay in shape, I don't give a hoots. Eat it all if you can. The reality is you don't have to eat it all. Okay? The reality is you don't have to eat it all. You're our barbecue. We're here to have fun, enjoy ourselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just doing way too much. And you see, it's little things like this that make you realize there are other bigger things that are probably going to come, which it does when I show you another clip. And I was like, okay, this is exactly what we're talking about with the Kevin Samuels situation, where when someone does something little and it's like it gets bigger. Okay? Someone does something little and it gets bigger.
That's the problem. That's what the lesson I was.
All right? So let's just play this clip as well. This is something that she learned. She said she learned this, and I appreciate it.
My own plate, but when you allow somebody else to make your plate and you accept what they give you, that's the problem. That's what the lesson I was learning from my coach. She just said, you know, get a little queenship about yourself, boo. Don't accept every plate that they give you. So this is my plate that Tammy with the T made for myself. Hey! My own plate.
Hey, listen, again, I understand the actual principle of what she was saying, which is don't let nobody put nothing on your plate. You get to choose. But that doesn't mean you have to get a smaller portion. That does not mean your portion needs to be smaller. Don't get it twisted. Of course, look, there is some presentation to things, but we're at barbecue. Eat what you got, eat. You're watching too much plate. You understand? We're not at a fancy restaurant. If we were, I can understand. We're on a boat doing BBQs. When I'm at a BBQ, I'm not trying to make the plate look neat. I'm not even looking for gal. Oh my God, she has a pretty plate. Nobody look for that. When nobody's looking for that, we're looking. I want to look upon your face. I want to look upon your body. That's what I want to look upon. I don't want to look upon your plate and be like, oh my God, she's a sloth. No, I'm looking at your body. I'm looking at your face. That's what I'm concerned about. That I'm not concerned about your plate. You understand? If your plate is full, I'm like, all right, go on appetite. I respect it. I respect the appetite. You know what I'm saying? Go can eat. I respect it. I like that. Right? You got 3 asparagus there. Look a bit of a lamb chopping and what potato, whatever. If you don't get out of here, Coach Stormy out here sending people to food jail. Now she hungry. For what? Now she hungry for what? Now there's one last clip which I did not approve of, and this comment maybe this was taken out of context, but this was not nice at all. I did not like where this was going. Okay.
No, I'm worried about your plate, goddammit. Because if I don't watch out for you, you have no mama and no motherfucking dad. So if I don't look out for you and your auntie, who the fuck will look out for you? I agree. Fuck them. I'm always. No, I'm worried about your plate, goddammit. Because if I don't watch out for you, you have no mama and no motherfucking dad. So if I don't look out for you and your auntie, who the fuck will look out for you? I agree. Fuck them. I'm always. No.
Do you see how quickly that went nasty? Because apparently her mother and her father are not around, or at least they've passed on. And did you hear the tone that one took to say this particular truth? That ain't nice. It's not just nice. That delivery is off. And again, people underneath the guise of telling... Remember I told you about this. People under the guise of telling the truth. All right? People under the guise of telling the truth will say, I'm just telling the truth in tough love. No, you're being cruel. No, you're being cruel. Okay? You're being cruel. There's nothing that was loving about that response in that moment there. All right? Nothing. So, unfortunately, there's a nastiness to this. You know what I mean? There's a nastiness to that. How can you say that about somebody's
much dick? How
can you say that about somebody's life? How can you bring their parents who are passed away in that shape or form and say what you said in that particular fashion?
Watch out for you, you have no mama and no motherfucking dad. So if I don't look out for you and your auntie, who the fuck will look out for you? I agree. Fuck them. I'm always. No, I'm worried about your plate, goddammit. Because I don't.
You're worried about her plate, and then add that. Oh. But there's a brokenness. There's a brokenness in that lady for her to want to sit there and take that. There's a brokenness. So much so that you're willing to go to a place where somebody's willing to strip you down in the aim of trying to rebrand you and recreate you in an image of what they believe is what you're supposed to be. How is this instilling confidence? How is this instilling strength in you? That's the kind of stripping that a cult would do. That is the kind of stripping a cult leader does to make sure that the people underneath them are dependent upon them, stripping them of their own independence and identity and culture and confidence in themselves. Man, that's disgusting. Tammy Price, you need to fix that quick. You know what I mean? That's a Kevin Samuels kind of esque behavior. All right, I'm out, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. What you